League Baseball welcomes you to the following presentation of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Brewers TV is presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Yeah, it's a good day to be grilling outside. Brewers and Giants, game number 2 of this 4-game series. The Brewers busted out the bats yesterday, season high in runs, season high in hits. Felt like watching the Oprah show. You get a base runner, you get a base runner. Everybody gets base runners in last night's ball game. Hi again, everybody, and welcome to the booth with Bill Schroeder and Sophia Minter down on the field. Jeff Levering with you. Thanks for being with us. Rocky liked that open. I mean, everybody was on base for the Brewers yesterday. It was a great Monday here at the ballpark, and the Brewers ran away with that one against the Giants.
I can always count on you to surprise me. That was really good. But anyway, the Brewers did what they do all season long. A lot of runs, no home runs. They've hit only 40 home runs so far this year, far and away the fewest in the NL. 16 runs, 17 hits. They walked 11 times. They were 8 for 18 runners in scoring position, and one of the big reasons, the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 hitters, on base 9 times, 7 hits, 2 walks. It was an offensive barrage. I mean, Andrew Vaughn, Churiel, everybody swinging the bat extremely well in yesterday's ball game, and by the way, they were able to get some pretty good pitching.
Outstanding pitching continues, and today it's Kyle Harrison, 18 consecutive scoreless innings. That goes into today's game. He faces his former organization for the first time ever.
Yeah, I mean, nobody talking about him for pitcher of the month, right? I mean, I think he's living in Miz's shadow, and I think that's pretty much of a good thing for him. The kind of the pressure is off of him. He had a fantastic month of May, 4-0 in May, a .96 earned run average. He's going 3 straight starts without allowing any runs. And again, this guy has been outstanding. The walks are down, the strikeouts are up, the invisible fastball. He's got 3 pitches that have been dominant all season long. So it's been a good thing when Kyle Harrison's out there on the mound, because he keeps the Brewers in games, and he's been able to eat up innings.
Well, he got the Giants for the first time ever. That was the team that drafted him way back when at De La Salle High School. Well, today around Major League Baseball, it is Lou Gehrig Day. We will talk about the Iron Horse when we come back.
For 2,130 games, he was the heartbeat of the Yankees, the captain, the Iron Horse, a glowing symbol of unshakable strength and resolve.
Lou, I want to congratulate you on your wonderful career without missing a game.
But in 1939, Lou Gehrig announced he was facing his toughest opponent. ALS took his career and eventually his life, but it could never touch his spirit.
I might have been given a bad break, but I've got an awful lot to live for.
Today, Gehrig's legacy lives on in every stadium, in every player, and every broadcast booth, as Major League Baseball stands shoulder to shoulder with the ALS community.
It's unbelievable what the impact of that disease has had on so many people.
Raising funds for research, supporting families, and searching for the cure that ends this disease forever. Today, we play for number 4. Today, we play for the cure. And until the final out is made against ALS, we will never stop fighting.
Lou Gehrig Day around Major League Baseball, celebrating the life and legacy of Lou Gehrig, and the fight to try and stop ALS. The career numbers and the accolades for Lou Gehrig, not enough for one sheet. Began his career on this day back in 1925, 101 years ago. Second most consecutive games played was broken by Cal Ripken. Such great numbers, a great legacy, and a great life. A man who passed away at the age of 37. We'll play baseball. It's the Brewers and the Giants. Kyle Harrison looking to extend his scoreless inning streak. He's at 18 already. We'll get the first pitch when we come back. Milwaukee Brewers baseball is presented by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. By Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. And by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Cousin Subs Catering. We believe in better.
All eyes on young Kyle Harrison.
Never forget this day. He has that wipe you out stuff.
Strike three call. The first big league strikeout for Kyle Harrison.
Left-hander Kyle Harrison is headlining the three-player package headed to Milwaukee.
Struck him out. He has been remarkable all season long.
Kyle Harrison with a gem.
Swing and a miss.
And he's got another strikeout.
Harrison leaves to a standing ovation in Milwaukee.
What a performance from the big lefty from Northern California.
There's Kyle Harrison towing the slab against San Francisco. 157 ERA and 10 starts so far this year. That's a franchise record through 10 starts. Starting lineup brought to you by Potawatomi Sportsbook, and Casey Schmidt will be the first man he faces. Harrison's first pitch of the day brought to you by Aurora Healthcare is fouled away. 0-1.
It's been a good start for Kyle Harrison. Hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in any start this year. An amazing month of May, a .96 earned run average.
Pulls that one by Schmidt. It's 0-2.
And really no talk about him as pitcher of the month in the month of May. I wonder why. Of course, you got the Miz, who has been gathering all the headlines these days. Deservedly so.
The guy in Philadelphia, Christopher Sanchez, has been throwing extremely well too. 44 straight consecutive innings. Scoreless. That one's up and in. Harrison's got his own scoreless streak going at 18 innings.
14 walks, 61 punch-outs for Kyle.
1-2. Check swing. Didn't go. First slurve that we have seen from Harrison.
Mid-upper 90s fastball, the slurve. Change up. 3 pitches, very dominant.
2-2 misses wide. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He hasn't thrown the changeup very much in his last few appearances. Against the Cubs, he only threw it twice 2 starts ago. 3-2. That's strike 3 call.
That's one of the reasons why he's been so dominant. He's not predictable at all. He throws the slurve on a full count, first hitter of the game, and locks him out. Check it out. And the front door breaking pitch catches the outside corner.
Pitch catch brought to you by Wisconsin Dells. Here's Devers, who he was traded for last year. Went from San Francisco to Boston for Devers. Only a handful of appearances in a Red Sox uniform for Kyle Harrison before he was sent down to the minor leagues. Brewers got him in the deal for Caleb Durbin, of course. The rest is history. 0-1 to Devers. Swing and a miss.
That's that invisible fastball. He's got such good spin rate. It stays on plane. Gets a lot of swings and misses on that pitch at 96.
0-2 to Devers. That's high and tight. The velocity is maintained for Harrison since about the beginning of May. He was not 96, 97 in the month of April, but in May, that's where he's living. 1-2. 2-2. A rise to follow. There's the only 2 lefties in the lineup today for San Francisco. Foul back. Went down to a knee to get a piece of the slurve.
Yeah, perfectly located down and away. It's not just the action on his pitches, but the location as well. Both of them have been tremendous so far this year.
Another 2-2. Another foul.
51 2/3 innings coming into play. Only 39 hits allowed. Impressive.
Very stingy with the walks too, just 14 of those. Devers and Harrison going toe to toe. Second batter of the ball game. This will be the 8th pitch of the at bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Luis Arraez on deck. Payoff. Now back again. Pitch number 10 about to be thrown by Harrison to Devers. And he caught him. Locked him up with a fastball.
Right down the middle of the plate, just above the knees. How about that? I mean, back-to-back punch-outs. Both of them looking. Let's check out our landmark credit union defense behind Harrison here tonight. You got Churio, Mitchell, and Frelick in the outfield. Renifo, Hamilton, Terang, Bowers at second and first, and William Contreras pushing the buttons once again tonight.
Hasn't needed the defense yet. A couple of strikeouts, both looking. Schmidt and Devers, now Arraez. Second in the big leagues in batting average, was 1 for 3 last night. And takes high. Well, 10 pitch at bat takes some out of you if you're Kyle Harrison. Try and get Arraez quickly. Let your offense get back to work. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Very rare swing and a miss from Arraez.
You don't see him swing and miss very often. He never strikes out.
That breaking pitch is on point so far from Harrison. 1-2. Fouled it away. Just to our left.
You don't see many guys that have the intensity with 2 strikes that you see with Arraez. I mean, he's just saying, come on, I'm going to make contact. You're not going to get me.
And he floats this one down the right field line. It's a fair ball headed towards the corner. So he wins that battle. He's into second base. And he's going to be sent to third as Frelick has a tough time digging it out of the corner.
He didn't expect Arraez to pull the baseball, particularly with 2 strikes. Likes to flip that ball in the left field, but he does pull the breaking pitch. Guy's an incredible hitter. There you see it down and away. Not a bad pitch to most hitters, but not to him. Arraez able to get enough of it to dump it into the corner and right.
Ball just stuck underneath the padding there for Frelick. So a triple for Arraez, his 4th of the season. And William Contreras out to have a chat before this AB with Willie Adames.
It's amazing how Arraez has the ability to put the bat on the baseball. 2 strikes. The at bat just begins when he has 2 strikes on him.
21 pitches in this first inning for Harrison of the first 3 hitters he's faced. Schmidt went the distance. Devers had a 10 pitch at bat.
Be careful first pitch here.
Quality pitch, but a ball. 3 out of 16 so far for Adames on the road trip. All 3 of those hits were in Sunday's game in Colorado.
Grand slam on Sunday against the Rockies.
Numbers with the Brewers May of 21 through 24. 3 division championships in that time span.
Became a fan favorite right away.
Signed the big deal to time called. Now the 2-1. Just outside, 3-1. And Willie will use his timeout. First time he played in this ballpark as a visiting player after his time with the Brewers. Hit a home run. 3-1. It is up and in for ball 4.
That was close. Surprised Contreras didn't challenge.
Half the baseball in the strike zone, it looked like.
Yeah, it was a strike. There you see it.
Runners on the corners for Chapman. He had the 2-run homer yesterday for San Francisco. 2 runs the Giants scored. And he pops this one into shallow right. Long run for Frelick. It's got some slice. Frelick is there and makes the catch. And Harrison gets a 1-pitch out of Matt Chapman and strands a pair of Giants on the corners.
Archer one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
Brewers TV presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Great crowd on hand for this Tuesday as Pat Murphy and the Brewers, the hottest team in Major League Baseball, 18-5 in their last 23. Starting lineup brought to you by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Very similar to yesterday. The only addition, Garrett Mitchell back in the starting lineup. He is hitting 6th in center field as Yelich digs in. 3 hits last night. Trevor McDonald, first ever appearance against the Brewers, and delivers down and in. His scouting report brought to you by the Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, making start number 6. He made his first start with the Giants back on May 4th. That was against San Diego. He's lost his last 2, and they got roughed up in one of those against the White Sox. Other than that, he's been throwing the baseball pretty well.
Gave up 7 in that particular appearance against the White Sox. As you mentioned, that was a home start. Yelich takes outside. Start of the year in AAA Sacramento did McDonald. 2-1 coming. In tight, 3-1. 3 for 5. Couple of runs batted in. Scored 3 times last night was Yelich.
A late addition to the Brewers starting lineup last night.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on. The Brewers drew 11 walks last night. That's number 1 tonight. Ball 4 presented by Feldco. Here's Jackson Chourio. 2 for 4, double, 3 runs batted in, 2 walks last night. You're going to hear a lot of hits and a lot of runs scored from last night's game.
Everything but homers.
Chourio skies it foul right side. Chourio gave the Brewers the lead for good. Part of that 7-run second inning. Yelich takes off. Huge jump. Throw down to second base. On the bag, but it's late.
Really good throw. Wow, Susac. I didn't think they had a shot at getting Yelich. He got a great jump.
And they're going to challenge it.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw by Susac behind home plate.
His older brother Andrew was a catcher for the Brewers back in the 2016 season. They are going to challenge this one early.
San Francisco is challenging the same call at second base.
Couldn't walk it down to second base any better than that.
Hand on the bag there. No tag yet. Can you tell? I think he's safe there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of an interesting challenge in the first inning.
I'm not sure if there's a tag. So this is a great shot right here from our crew. Is his glove on the body right there? Is his glove on the forearm of Yelich right there?
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's awfully close.
Wintrust replay review.
Can't tell in that angle where the tag is.
Can't tell whether or not his glove is on the forearm on that particular play. Daniel Susac, of course, reacting to it on the video board. Yeah, I got him.
He's looking, he's giving the outside.
I think this is the shot that's going to tell you the most. Is that glove on the forearm right there?
Well, I'll tell you, that's as close as it gets.
As you mentioned, Rock, that was a great throw from Susac.
I didn't think they had a shot at him. That was about as good a throw from behind home plate as you can do.
I mean, it looks like the glove is on the body right there, but is the baseball in the glove right there? But can you tell if the hand is not on the base or not? Again, slowing all those things down in real time. This is taking a while.
Yeah, this is the issue that you have with replay. I mean, it's taking too long. If it takes this long, calling the field should stand. I'm not sure what they're looking at. On the scoreboard, it looked like he was safe, but who knows?
Her chief is Quinn Walcott. The man on the call was Edwin Jimenez. It's a 1:86 pop time, by the way, by Daniel Susak behind the plate.
Yeah, amazing. And it's just taking too long here. There's no reason for it.
They just keep looking at it up on the video board, but it's the folks back in New York that have to make the decision. Again, if it is taking this long, usually that means it's going to stand, but we'll see.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is safe.
I just don't know if there was ever enough there.
Not sure why it took that long. I mean, that's a little bit too long for a review.
So Tony Vitello and the Giants lose their challenge. It's a 4th stolen base of the year. Yelich with a little smile on his face. All right, we're good. 2nd most stolen bases in Major League Baseball for the Brewers. And Churio resumes his at-bat with McDonald. Down and away.
And he's talking sinker, slider, changeup for McDonald. Average fastball at about 94. He's got some sink to it as it gets to home plate. Every now and again a 4-seamer.
That skipped into the dirt. Great stop by Susak.
Talking about yanking one, huh? It's amazing how talented these guys are behind home plate. On one knee. Watch how far in front of home plate this ball bounces, and he's able to pick it clean.
That's down and away, and another good stop from Susak. He was getting a workout back there.
This guy hasn't been throwing a lot of strikes so far this year. Only 6 walks in his first 5 starts.
So Terang, he's due next. 7 of the first 10 pitches have been balls from McDonald. 3-2. That's ball 4. Back-to-back walks.
Let's check out our Miller Time game plan for tonight. And who needs home runs? The Brewers don't. They've only hit 40 this year, and they're in the upper 3rd of the league in runs scored. They didn't hit a home run yesterday and scored 16 runs. Nobody needs homers. They're fancy. Everybody loves them, but the Brewers don't need them.
You can score runs in a lot of different ways, and the Brewers are proving that to be true. For a lot of games, they get into that bullpen so fast.
A lot of walks, too. 11 last night, already 2 tonight.
Here's Terang, 2 for 2, 2 walks last night, and he lines this one foul. Doubled and tripled. Drove in a couple of runs, snapped an 0 for 21 in the process.
Yeah, started to swing the bat much better on Sunday against Houston.
Terang, another one foul left side. This is last night. Terang in his first at-bat, going down the left field line. That was a double. Second AB nearly popped one out of here. This was a triple right off the top of the fence. Couple of RBIs, couple of walks, a full stat sheet for Bryce Terang.
And then a double to right, using the whole field last night.
It's down and away. It's a 1 and 2 strike count. Brewers trying to strike first in this first inning against McDonald. And strike 3 called. Threw him a changeup at the top of the zone. No challenge from Terang.
It started out a little bit high, but this lack of speed brought it down a bit. Caught the upper portion of the strike zone. Changeup up in the zone. That's not where you want him normally, but it worked out. I think Terang thought about a challenge, but good thing he didn't.
He's only challenged 1 pitch this year. 1. It was in Texas against the Astros over the weekend, and he won it. Here's Contreras. 1 for 4, a pair of sacrifice flies. Ball 1. Overall numbers there for Contreras. Here's a strike.
Kind of got that crossfire delivery does McDonald, can make him tough to pick up. Gives him that natural sink on that fastball.
Turn towards second base. Typically you see those sinker ball guys favor one side of the rubber. He's right in the middle of the rubber.
Right down the middle. Not many guys work right down the middle of the rubber.
Contreras hits a bullet foul. I'll tell you, McDonald's been right down the middle on these last couple of pitches to William.
Man, first time the Brewers have ever seen this guy. Advantage pitcher normally.
That is out in front of home plate. It's a fair ball. Susac will throw to first to get the out. Second and third, 2 away for Bowers.
The ball has some nasty sink to it. Contreras gets on top of it and just beats it about 3 feet in front of home plate.
From our dirt cam, never even got to the dirt cam. Perfect song for that shot on our drone. Everybody loves the sunshine. Been perfect the last couple of days. Summer is here. Pitch to Bowers is a strike.
Probably feels good to these guys, these Brewers, after being in Houston in that humidity.
In tight. Bowers walked 4 times in the game last night. Was 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks. Taken low. 2 balls and a strike. Wisconsin Lottery home run leaderboard has Bowers at the front of it with 9. Bryce Terang in second with 7. Majority of the Brewers home runs right there. They're 40. Swinging a foul. Another changeup that McDonald turned over.
Doubled up on the changeup that time.
Had a 27 pitch first inning from Kyle Harrison. This is number 24 from McDonald. Bowers had tried to center. Back it goes. It is gone. A 3-run homer for Bowers. That's number 10.
Still 2 outruns for the Brewers. Back-to-back changeups and a fastball down the middle. And he didn't miss it.
Jake Bauers on a tear. And Mitchell takes outside, ball one.
It's exactly what you want to do after scoring 16 runs yesterday, 16-2. Get them on their heels right away, and that's what the Brewers are able to do here in the first inning.
Right back on the saddle is Mitchell, goes to left, slicing and caught by Schmidt. Anything but easy for Casey Schmidt out there in left. Jake Bauers goes dead center. Home run number 10. The 2 walks turn into 3 runs.
Light repair, safe light replace.
Jake Bauers hits his 10th home run of the season. It's now a 3-0 lead, and that's good news for Kyle Harrison. The Brewers have gone 8-2 with Harrison on the mound, and he has started each of his 10 starts allowing just 2 earned runs or fewer. He's currently riding a streak of 19 consecutive scoreless innings. And when I spoke to Kyle Harrison about the adjustments he has made here in Milwaukee, he said the biggest adjustment, obviously moving over to the first base side of the rubber. And he said that's just allowed his body to be on time. And he said that's the thing that he's been able to do most consistently. He said, I know where my body is. I know what being on time means. I'm able to execute my mechanics consistently. And that's led to the great results that he's had here lately. And so he said that adjustment has really paid off, probably the biggest adjustment that he has made. And I spoke to him about facing the Giants for the first time, guys. He said, I don't really feel like I'm that different of a pitcher than when I came up with them and debuted with them a couple of years ago, but experience and confidence absolutely matter for him.
He is pitching with the utmost confidence right now. Thank you, Sophia. He's going out there and he is dominating.
And pounding the strike zone. I mean, he did walk Adames in the first inning, but his walks have been minimal. And he's got a lot of confidence in his stuff.
Susac with a base hit. Second hit of the game for the Giants. Susac just his 7th hit since coming off the injured list.
It's amazing how just moving a little bit one side or the other of the pitching rubber can make such a difference. The angles are different, maybe more effective against lefties on the first base side of the rubber. And just it's all about angles, how the baseball comes into the strike zone and into the hitting area. It has a lot to do with the confidence and the way these guys are able to perform.
Victor Barry Cotto takes one up and in. Just some subtle differences between what he was with the Giants and what he is now with the Brewers. Not just where he is on the rubber, arm angle is slightly different. And there's a strike on Barry Cotto.
He releases the ball a little bit lower, giving the illusion of that ball rising as it gets to home plate.
Best earned run average through 10 starts in Brewers franchise history. Kyle Harrison. Swing and a miss.
What I'm talking about right there. That pitch had a lot of the plate, 95, and swings right through it.
One-two coming.
You hear a lot of talk amongst pitchers about how their pitches finish as it gets into the strike zone, and that's a big deal. I mean, you keep that spin rate up, it stays on plane, it doesn't drop too much, and that's what you call finish. And that's how you can get those fastballs by hitters.
Cotto takes another breaking ball, 3-2. Some deep counts these Giants are running against Harrison. Struck him out. And high fastball, strikeout number 3.
Chased one clearly out of the strike zone. A couple of breaking pitches, then a fastball. He liked it, up around the eyes, sees it well, swings right through it.
2 away for Jonah Cox. Started last night, only had 1 at bat. Pure platoon guy for Vitello and the Giants. Drew Gilbert, a left-handed batter, came in for Cox. The drone was done. Yes, he did. 1 ball, 1 strike. The action on that slurve is just incredible.
That comes out of the same arm slot, same delivery, late break.
Got it by Cox. 1-2. Got him. A couple more strikeouts for Kyle Harrison. Gives up the base hit, but that is all. It's Jonah Cox to end the inning. 20 straight scoreless innings for Harrison. Good look at our drone cam, presented by UW Credit Union. Sun setting in the west as Sal Frelick takes away for ball 1. 7, 8, and 9 due up against McDonald. 26 pitches in that first inning for the right-hander for San Francisco.
Yeah, bottom 3 in the batting order in last night's game, and did a lot of damage. They were on base 9 times, 7 hits and 2 walks.
Same 3 that are in the bottom third of the order tonight. And Sal, the base hit the other way. That is vintage Sal Frelick.
Poking that baseball and that sinker that was up in the strike zone right on the edge. A nice easy swing by Sal Frelick, gets on top of it. Base hit to left.
We haven't seen him do that a whole lot here of late. Those have been ground balls to second base for the last month or so.
You got to trust your hands. You got to feel good about what you're doing up there at the plate. You can't worry about hitting with 2 strikes, which normally Sal Frelick doesn't have an issue with that. In his career, he's been a very good 2-strike hitter. But when you're scuffling, you just don't want to get to 2 strikes.
Rengifo chops it to first. Going to go to second for 1, and that's it. Pretty impressive throw right there by Devers, third baseman by trade. He flipped over to this side of the diamond midway through last year.
You got to clear the runner going to second base. You just hit him right in the back. It's easy to do that where he was. You can see where Sal's trying to running right at the glove on the infield part of the bag, and in hopes that the ball might hit him.
Hamilton at the plate, 3 hits for him last night. Takes a strike at the knees. 3 for 5, a double, 3 runs scored last night. That batting average near 240 now. Good slider, nothing in 2. And a foul ball on home plate. Toss to first and back to the dive.
You never know that that throw by Susak might kind of curtail the Brewers running game a bit. McDonald gets rid of the baseball pretty quickly. And Susak's throw against Yelich was superb.
Oh, 2. And high. 1-2. Trying to turn that lineup back over to Christian Yelich. Taken for a ball down and in. Slider's got some good bite on it. The Giants have not had great starting pitching of late. Hamilton goes to left. In comes Schmidt towards the line. Makes the play. And now a message from Potawatomi Sportsbook.
When Potawatomi Sportsbook invited me, John Kuhn, to be their spokesperson, I had to join the team. Yes! Yeah! Potawatomi Sportsbook. Your sport, our stadium.
Yelich drew a walk, stole second, scored on the 3-run home run by Bowers. It's a thing for the Brewers. They don't hit a lot of home runs, but when they do, generally a lot of guys on base.
Yeah, they're big, right? Talking about starting pitching for the Giants, they've had back-to-back games where their starters weren't able to go very deep in games, so you figure the bullpen might be a bit fatigued out there. Anytime you leave Colorado, you know, your bullpen's going to be worked quite a bit.
The last 4 games for San Francisco, the max innings has been 4 1/3.
These 2 relievers last night and a position player on the mound.
Swing and a miss at that slider.
And one of his best breaking pitches of the night right there.
And they've got him picked off, but they threw it away. It'll be a stolen base for Rengifo.
Yeah, he was dead to rights. I'm not sure how bad the throw was, but I think Devers was thinking about a throw to second base before it got to him. Not sure who's going to get the error. Maybe not an error because Hamilton was taken off. That's just a bad throw. Yeah, that's a bad throw on the pitcher's part. Yep, my bad.
And Yelich takes down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They're actually giving him an error, right?
Yeah, they gave it and he won.
About that.
Two to Yelich. Struck him out. McDonald with his second strikeout. Brewers leave a man in scoring position. Stream all 3 games for free this weekend against the Rockies. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June 5th, 6th, and 7th. Part of free preview weekend with Brewers TV. No credit card required. Head to Brewers TV and start Friday. Jump right in.
Free baseball.
Free baseball. Wow. Scan that QR code right there that's on your screen. No credit card. Just sign up and watch all 3 games this weekend for free.
Probably going to see some big offense in Colorado.
I would say that's a high probability, Rock. You want to take even money on that?
Yeah, back in the old days before pitch clock and all that, I mean, 4-hour games were common.
Yeah.
In Colorado.
That is a strike. He went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, if you got out of the game in Coors at 3:30, you felt pretty good about yourself.
That's right. Especially the early days of the Rockies when they had Lake Street Bombers.
Yeah.
Those guys could hit.
Bichette, Galarraga. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. That's the 5th for Harrison. Rafael Devers is coming up. StatCast powered by Google Cloud. He had a 10-pitch at-bat in the first inning against Kyle Harrison. Here's all 10 of them. Where those pitches were, what they were, and how Harrison finally got them.
Yeah, able to get him on a fastball that was pretty much down the middle of the plate and locked him out.
You got to finish it. There we go. Fastball up, fastball up, fastball up, and another fastball.
There you go. Right down the middle.
Now he's 0-2. The battle begins with Devers.
You see a lot of that for hitters, just kind of just.
Paul Clemens, our home plate umpire, and Tony Vitello are exchanging some words.
Somebody not happy. As I was saying, you see a lot of guys shaking their heads, not being able to pick up the ball out of his hand all that well. Ball just gets on him quickly.
Close, and a challenge from Contreras.
Call on the field of the ball. The catcher is challenging.
Going to be close.
ABS challenge presented by T-Mobile. Let's all find out together. Egon.
Call's overturned. Milwaukee has 2 remaining.
The second time he's been able to get Devers on called strike 3s.
Just did clip that outside corner.
No arguing balls and strikes these days. If you don't like it, challenge it.
That's how umpires have been calling it this year too. It's been a pretty tight strike zone, almost daring players. If you don't like it, go ahead, challenge it.
They've been good. I mean, I think this ABS system has proven how good they are. And most of the time when they get overturned, it's just by a smidgen.
Yeah.
Is that a word you can use?
It's a wonderful usage of the word. Excellent job, Rock. Outside by a skosh, in by a smidgen.
Smidgen. Yeah. The width of a lace on the baseball.
Cat's eyelash, if you will. 1-2. All the way. This is where the at-bat begins, as you mentioned, Rock, with 2 strikes for a rise.
Look at the intensity. I mean, he just is up there saying, you're not going to strike me out. I mean, I might not get a hit, but you're not going to strike me out.
1-2. And he did get him. A high fastball.
All right.
Just the 10th strikeout this year for Luis Arraez. Harrison strikes out the side. Schmidt, Devers, then Arraez.
A champion at Potawatomi.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball presented by Miller Lite. Taste you can depend on. By Prevagen. Prevagen made for your brain. And by Wisconsin Dells. It's time to get to Wisconsin Dells. Start planning your trip to the water park capital of the world at wisdells.com. Gorgeous night for baseball. Brewers with a 3-0 lead in the heart of the order due up against McDonald and the Giants. Strike 1 on Churio. Terang to follow, then Contreras. Kyle Harrison at 21 straight scoreless innings. He's got 7 strikeouts so far tonight. The only issue would be that his pitch count is at 55 through 3 innings.
But he is working on an extra day of rest. Like giving him a little extra leash tonight. You never know. 6 days rest for him.
Good take. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's a pitch that for 2 years Chourio would swing at pretty regularly.
Yeah, that slider off the edge. Yep.
Chopper over the mound. Tough play. Adames fielding, throwing late.
Not much you can do about that. Good play by Adames to make it close, and a good pick by Devers over at first base. Snip and base hit. Chourio able to beat it at first base.
Tough to get much on the throw. Wire cam presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook.
Once it got over the head of the pitcher, not much that Adames could do about it. He made it close. Nice play and a good pick at first base.
Terang called out on strikes in the first inning. And that's fouled off of Susac.
I mentioned in his first at bat he doubled to right. He was taken out of the game with a big lead. That was Joey Ortiz who got the double to right field.
The 3 spot was very, very fruitful in the hit department yesterday. 2 doubles, a triple. Only got out once. It was Ortiz. Pat Murphy taking the opportunity to get some of his regulars off their feet for a big lead. Brewers are in their longest stretch without an off day right now. First 4-game series of the year against San Francisco.
After an off day every week in the month of May.
Terang could be a double play ball. Adames steps on the bag and turns 2. 6-3 it goes.
Hey, don't miss a William Contreras trading card bobblehead giveaway at the Brewers game. That's Saturday, June 13th, courtesy of Nicolay Water. Get yours by being one of the first 25,000 fans through the gates. Grab a ticket at brewers.com/ticket.
It's a great bobblehead.
Yeah.
The Mizorowski one had flames coming off it, right? Talking about that. For the Contreras one, where are the trumpets? You should have the trumpets coming out, right?
Yeah. Maybe one with sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Bobblehead with sound.
An audio bobblehead.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you're talking. Maybe next time.
Pipe in the music.
Be awesome. Their marketing department on that. It's in tight. Again, for the next round of Contreras.
Right, yeah.
These ones are already in production, on their way here. If they're not here already. And strike 3 called. Contreras could not pull the trigger. Another strikeout for McDonald. Quick inning for him in the 3rd.
Me and Pixar's Hoppers, streaming June 3rd on Disney+.
Hey, you scored a free scoop of fresh frozen custard from Culver's. Strike out in the 3rd inning, 1, 2, or 3 of them. All you need is one. Visit culvers.com/brewers to sign in to delicious rewards and redeem your free scoop of fresh frozen custard with any order through tomorrow at participating Wisconsin Culver's locations. How about all those strikeouts for Kyle Harrison? 7 of them so far. He's ahead of Adames 0-1.
3 strikeouts in the 3rd inning. Well, you get a free one and buy 2 of your own, right? So
Right.
3.
You get 1. You get 1. Birthday girl. Birthday custard. Birthday win. Hey, there we are. Happy birthday. Got the headband to tell you about it too. I love that. A foul by Adames. Five straight strikeouts for Kyle Harrison. Last 2 of the 2nd inning. All 3 in the 3rd. Fly ball in shallow right. Frelick will have it bounce in front of him. Leadoff single for Willie Adames.
Yeah, good decision. On an 0-2 pitch. Willie Adames able to fight it off into right. Fastball in. Didn't get it in far enough.
And Chapman fly to right. And takes strike one. Dirt. Chapman, one of the game's best defensive third basemen. Check swing, and he went.
That gave the Giants a 2-0 lead in the second inning yesterday with a homer. I'll tell you, on paper, this Giants team should be a lot better than it actually has been. They've got big offensive players on this roster, at least the top of the order anyway.
And strike three called. Chapman's gone looking.
Maybe looking with that slider, that sweeper. 8th strikeout for Kyle Harrison.
I mean, that is just perfect.
And the 4th of the called strike three variety.
Buddy Kennedy popped up to second base, takes outside. Remember a story from spring training where Kyle Harrison was throwing his first live batting practice session, and Jackson Chourio dug in against him, and Chourio spun out of his first at bat against Harrison and claimed that he couldn't see the baseball.
Yeah,
I can't see it, so he jumped right back in so he could actually get a look at it. That's what these guys were seeing.
That's what I've been saying. I mean, they do a lot of shaking of the head, saying I can't see it out of his hand. You don't know if it's fastball or sweeper.
Just inside, and it's 2-1. Buddy Kennedy, just up yesterday, came in and pitched in the 8th inning for San Francisco. And takes a strike.
You see the way he has that baseball behind his back. It seems like forever, and then all of a sudden the ball is coming at you and you don't really see it until it's on its way to home plate. Hitters hate that.
Fouled away. Again, if you've ever wondered what it was like to walk up there, that's it. 2-2 to Kennedy. Fouled away right side. We'll do it again.
Have you ever been up there?
Not on the roof. No, I've done the catwalks and I've done the
track beam.
Track.
I've been up on the track beam.
Yeah, a few years ago I tried to make a basket from up there. They put a portable basketball hoop on the warning track and I threw a basketball down there. It was fun. Check swing, didn't go. 3-2. I didn't make it.
Yeah, track beam's one thing. That catwalk, there's no chance I'm getting up there.
I've done both of those, track beam and catwalks.
Yeah,
not the top of the roof. I don't think you're allowed to go up there.
No.
Not up there. Three-two. Struck him out, number 9.
Just the invisible fastball up out of the zone, just barely. Too close to take, I guess. Swings right through it. Ball just gets on you so quickly.
There's 9 of them up there, I promise. Harrison is just straight rolling. Susac takes a strike. He's got one of the 3 hits. Just one man in scoring position. That was the triple by Arise in the first inning with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. There's that slurve.
Fastball, then slurve. It's amazing how many times you get swings and misses on that pitch that don't end up being strikes.
The 2 coming. And he got him. 3 more strikeouts. That's 10 in the game for Kyle Harrison. 5th career game with 10 or more Ks. His 3rd this year as he freezes Daniel Susac to end the 4th.
Powered by DoorDash.
Jake Bauers went deep back in the 1st inning, his 10th of the season. Wisconsin Lottery Powerball home run for Bauers. First pitch of his at-bat here is down and in for McDonald.
Mistake fastball by McDonald after a couple of changeups.
There's a strike on Bauers. Kyle Harrison, the last 8 batters that he has retired have all been on strikeouts. 10 of the 12 so far have been strikeouts. It's like these Giants bats have holes in them.
Yeah. Just not able to barrel him up. The only guy he seems to be having a difficult time with is Adames. Walking a hit.
Willie's the only guy that has not struck out in the game. That's crazy. Not crazy that Willie hasn't struck out, just that he's struck out everybody in the lineup except for Adames, and we're only in the 4th.
Including Arise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Harrison has as many strikeouts in this game as Arise has on the season. Pounded to first. Devers with a short hop takes it to the bag for the first out. He is just in the zone, Kyle Harrison.
Yeah. Putting every pitch, just about every pitch, exactly where he wants it. Keeping the baseball out of the middle of the plate.
Mitchell lined to left. Not in the lineup yesterday. The only guy that did not play for the Brewers yesterday offensively. Wave and miss, back to the backstop. I never get tired of seeing these drone shots. They are so cool.
Yeah, they're great. Fantastic.
That's fair ball inside the bag. Mitchell around first. He's making the turn. He's going to go for it. Here's a throw from Schmidt, and it's late. Turned on the afterburners. Mitchell's got a double.
2 good at bats by Garrett Mitchell. He lined out to left his first time up. He's thinking the opposite field. That was a pretty good pitch, a sinker away. Went right with it, just inside the third base bag for a 1-out double. And with his speed, he never even thought about slowing down.
Plays right in front of him. 10th double of the year for Mitchell. Now it's Frelick. And a snap throw goes into left center. Mitchell will get up, and he takes third.
Well, Susac saying he thought Frelick interfered with his throw, but the home plate umpire saying no. Must have hit something. Did it hit Sal's helmet?
Vitello is going out to have a conversation.
Yeah,
yes, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. I was wondering why that throw was so far off. It hit the helmet inadvertently.
Sal's lucky, to be honest with you, that he is very lucky that that hit him in the helmet, not in the side of the face.
Right, or the ear, right? I mean, just did graze the brim of the helmet.
Pat Murphy, Brad Epstein.
It's going to be an E2.
It's a tough error. From the dirt cam. Right off the side of the helmet.
Right off the helmet and into center field.
You gotta be kidding me, he's thinking. Frelick takes down and in. See Sal, he's still kind of shaking the cobwebs out.
Second error of the day for the Giants. Their defense has not been good this year.
Count should be 2 balls and a strike. First pitch of the at-bat was a strike. Top to foul, 2-2. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Brewers cash in in these situations more often than not. Infield up for San Francisco. And that one goal foul down the right field line.
Oh, that didn't miss that line by much. It is reviewable.
When Walcott had a smile on his face over at first base momentarily.
A few inches.
Darn it. Strike 3 called. Got the outside corner.
I don't know.
Sal did not challenge. He would have won it.
It didn't challenge. It was off the edge. Front door slider. Actually, backdoor slider.
You were just thinking as a right-handed hitter.
Yeah.
That side of the plate.
Yeah.
Mitchell still at third, 2 away. And Rengifo pops it up. A rise, few steps into the outfield grass, makes the catch. Side retired, double from Mitchell. Goes for not more. Harrison, 10 Ks and counting.
Good lawyers who help people.
StatCast powered by Google Cloud. Through 4 innings, have about 10 strikeouts, 8 of them on fastballs, Rob.
Yeah, and he's got 5 swinging strikeouts and 5 of them a looking variety. So the command has been perfect so far for Kyle Harrison. He's got 1 walk. He's given him 3 hits. He's only allowed 1 man to reach second base in scoring position.
I'd say June is starting just the way May concluded for him. Pitchers with 10 or more strikeouts through 4 innings this year. Jacob Mizorowski did it on opening day against the White Sox. Cole Reagans of the Royals in April. And then tonight, Kyle Harrison is the first lefty in franchise history with 10 or more strikeouts in the first 4 innings. Ever. The guy who he passed for the best earned run average in the first 10 starts of the club. CC Sabathia never did that. Check swing, he went that time.
Teddy Higuera, Juan Nieves. There's been some pretty good lefties that the Brewers have been able to throw out there.
Two. Foul it away. Barracoda was hitting .299 in AAA at the time of his promotion. He's 1 for 7 in the big leagues. Laid off the curveball.
Struck out on a pitch around his neck his first time up.
Fouled away. There hasn't been a ball put in play for an out since Buddy Kennedy's pop-up in the second inning. 8 straight outs on strikeouts for Kyle Harrison. Ground ball left side. Rengifo plants, throws. Check in with Sophia downstairs.
Well, Kyle Harrison came in with a 1.57 ERA, the lowest of any pitcher in Brewers franchise history after their first 10 starts with the team. And that passed the Hall of Famer, the lefty CC Sabathia, who had a 1.59, of course, in that wild 2008 wild card season. And Kyle told me that when he was acquired by the Brewers in that trade with the Boston Red Sox and he had to choose a number, the 52 was intentional. That was a nod to CC Sabathia. Now, Kyle was born in San Jose, California, attended De La Salle High School in Concord, and that is about 20 miles away from Vallejo, California, where CC Sabathia is from. So he followed CC throughout his career, and I said, were you even aware that CC Sabathia was a Brewer? He said, well, I was only 7 years old, but yes, I was a fan of CC Sabathia even then. Obviously followed him after that into the Yankees, but that 52 was intentional. He thought, if I'm going to be a Brewer and be a big lefty, why not choose CC Sabathia and follow in his footsteps? So got to meet him briefly when CC was here with that New York Yankees series for the Wall of Honor.
There's a swing and a miss, and the 11th strikeout for Kyle Harrison. He's one off of his career high. Concord not too far away from San Francisco area. Vallejo just on the other side of the Bay Bridge in San Francisco. This is a nasty slurve.
Yeah, it gets him to swing at one in the dirt. It's such a late breaking slider, the slurve, if you will. Not picking it up. 11 punch outs.
It's at 86 pitches. He's struck out Schmidt twice already.
I saw that graphic with that list. I saw Jaime Kokenauer on that list. I caught Jaime in the big leagues. I caught him all throughout the minor leagues.
Schmidt into right. Freeling coming on. He's there. He makes the catch. 5 scoreless, 11 punch outs for Kyle Harrison.
Residue. Even on your filter. Cascade.
Tonight's game presented by Wisconsin Dells. A beautiful night for baseball in Milwaukee. Roof is open. Brewers up 3-0. Kyle Harrison is mowing down the Giants. Checking out his fingernails. Yep, they're still intact as David Hamilton checked the swing and he went around. So 1 on Hamilton. 3-run homer by Bowers in the first inning. That's it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of Sunday, right? In Houston. 2-run home run by Bowers. The only runs on the board in the game.
And that was a Mizorowski start where he punched out a lot of Astros. Kyle Harrison following suit here against San Francisco. Quite the 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Only 2 guys in the rotation that have made each turn thus far.
Harrison has 72 strikeouts on the year.
Against just 15 walks. 2-2 on David Hamilton. Pitch count for Harrison through his 5 scoreless at 88. Ground ball to second base. A rise. Throws him out. Back to the top and Christian Yelich.
And McDonald's throwing the baseball pretty well, except for that fastball that he threw to Bowers. Walked the first 2 hitters. That didn't help him at all. Then Bowers with the home run with 2 outs. Other than that, he's been pretty good.
Yelich takes down and in. Got out of a one-out double in the 4th inning. Did not allow a run to score. Yelich bangs to left, a base hit. A good swing from Yelich.
Good sign for any hitter going to the opposite field on a line like that. Staying on it. Pitch away from him. That sinker trying to get down and away. Yelich with a beautiful swing. Watch where he makes contact. Back on that back leg. Gets on top of it. Lines it into left. A clinic.
Churio back towards the middle. Adames fields, and he'll go to first base and get Jackson Churio. He had visions of 2, couldn't get it out of his glove.
Yeah, he did the right thing. He gave up on the out at second base because the Rise was on the move over there. Would have been a backhand shuffle pass. Decided to get the easy out at first base. Good decision. I think if he gets it up initially, he's going to go to second, but thinks better of it.
Terang, 2-out RBI opportunity, and takes a ball. Harrison staying loose in that Brewers dugout. He'll get the 6th. Three and on Terang. Ball 4. So he's on. First walk since the first inning, and now a message from Wisconsin Dells.
What should you do when you get to the water park capital of the world? Get to a water park and get some waves. Wisconsin Dells. Get here. Go to wisdells.com and plan your trip today.
Pitching coach Justin Message coming out to chat with McDonald. It's the longest outing that the Giants have had from a starter in a week. It's 4 2/3 innings. Nobody loosening in that bullpen. Pitch count's not in super jeopardy at the moment. 85.
I get a sense that Contreras is due here. A couple of RBIs last night on sac flies, a base hit.
First and second, 2 away. Wave and a miss. Can't pick up that slider.
That's a good one.
Broken back ground ball hit the third. Chapman across the diamond takes care of it. Brewers strand 2 more. Kyle Harrison's going out for the 6th inning. 11 strikeouts under his belt. Career high is 12. See if he can get it when we come back.
Try now Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball is presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Bet above the rest. By Northwestern Mutual. Discover a better way to money at northwesternmutual.com. And by Chili's Big Crispy 3 for Me. The best $10.99 you can eat. Hanging out in the barrel yard out beyond left field. Rafael Devers gets to work against Harrison. First pitch to him, up and in, ball one. Harrison with those 11 Ks, just one walk. Strike on Devers. Couple of Ks for Devers.
They're both of them looking.
Most pitches thrown in a start for him, 101. That was in his 12 strikeout game against the Pirates. That's a strike at the knees. 2-2. And a challenge from Devers.
The call on the field is a strike. Batter's challenging.
Let's see. It is a strike.
Call is confirmed. San Francisco has one challenge remaining.
Not by much.
Here we go on 2-2. Foul back. Going right after him with the fastball. That was right down the middle.
Yeah.
Got him. That's 12, matching a career high.
Got him to chase one up out of the zone. Devers with 3 punch outs. Amazing. I mean, the invisible fastball from Kyle Harrison. They're just not picking it up, and way behind it. Got him to chase.
On the ground to second base. Arias is not going to be hanging around to try and strike out for a second time. So 4-3 ground out on one pitch. Sun setting in the west. And Willy Adames, the only guy who has not struck out against Kyle Harrison today. He hits with 2 outs and nobody on base.
He's been on both times.
Trying to get his sign from his catcher. We're having a pitch comm issue. So the home plate umpire Paul Clemens will go out and check with Harrison. And turn that volume up. I guess we're good to go now.
Yeah, can you hear it? I can't hear it. Nope, I can't hear it. Turn it up. Okay.
Adames waits. Here's the pitch. Down and away. Threw him a changeup.
Yeah, something different. Hadn't thrown many of those.
This is the 4th one. Swing and a miss. That was a big cut from Adames.
Trying to hit that one at Lake Michigan. Big old hack.
Curveball, strike 2. Already has matched a career high with 12 strikeouts. He's 1-2 on Willy Adames. And he laid off the fastball high. 2-2.
Tough to take.
Pitch number 100 about to be thrown by Harrison. Here it is. And he fouled it away. Trying to get through 6 scoreless. Would be 24 straight scoreless innings with 1 more out. 2-2 pitch. Liner to left. It is up, and it is going to be off the top of the wall and gone for Willy Adames. A top spin home run makes it 3-1. It's his 9th home run of the season. Challenged him with a fastball, and it got up and out. So Willy Adames snaps the scoreless streak at 23 2/3.
Yeah, the only hitter that Kyle Harrison has had a difficult time with, Willy Adames. A top spin liner that just does sneak over the left field wall.
Now he deals with Matt Chapman, a fastball right down the middle. Chapman takes down and away with a changeup. So the Giants are on the board. It's been 12 innings since they had scored a run when Chapman homered in the second inning. Right off the top of the fence and gone.
Yeah.
Two 0 to Chapman. Swing and a miss. Brewers bullpen is ready. Aaron Ashby is in the Brewers pen. It's a season high in pitches for Kyle Harrison, trying to get him through 6. Chapman checked the swing, didn't go. 3-1. And he walked him, just the second walk of the game. And here comes Pat Murphy.
They tried to get him through 6 innings, just not able to do it. Running out of gas.
Going to make the move, and Kyle Harrison will leave to a standing ovation here in Milwaukee. I mean, another whale of an effort. Tied a career high with 12 strikeouts.
Yeah, just amazing work tonight again.
Mobile and others for a better deal today.
Toyota drive of the game. Kyle Harrison rocked 12 strikeouts for him, matching a career high.
He had 2 walks. He did give up the home run to Willie Adames. Willie was 2 for 2 with a walk. Everybody else having a tough time against Kyle Harrison here tonight. 12 punch outs, 5 2/3 innings. Finally snapping that scoreless stretch.
Aaron Ashby, our Gruber Law Office's one call. That's all call to the pen.
Saw him on Friday against the Astros. A scoreless inning that included a couple of strikeouts. 9-0 out of the bullpen for Ash.
Leads big leagues in wins, and right now just trying to get this last out of the 6th. Buddy Kennedy representing the tying run. Strike. Kyle Harrison, no matter what, he will allow fewer than 2 runs. He's done it every start so far this year.
What a pickup.
Fouled away.
It's got to be one of the more lopsided trades that the Brewers have been able to pull off in recent years.
Certainly has felt that way.
When you think about Drawn and Hamilton, Harrison, got all 3 of them from the Red Sox.
Runner goes 1-2, swing and a foul. Still 1-2 on Buddy Kennedy. Time called and granted.
Yeah, I was wondering. I mean, he was standing there an awfully long time trying to freeze that hitter. Finally calling timeout. I don't blame him. Must have been standing there ready for about 4 or 5 seconds.
Back to work on 1-2. Sprays it foul to stay alive. All the runs today have been on homers. The Giants have scored 3 runs in the series, all homers. The 2-2 coming, 8th pitch of the at-bat, and a toss to first. Now the 2-2. Away.
Just ate him up inside. Almost hit him in the hands. Just such movement, and with that kind of velocity, very unusual. Got to be tough to catch him.
Ask every bullpen catcher back there who's the toughest guy to catch. Ashby, number 1. 2-2. Got him. Look at that sinker move. 13th strikeout by the Brewers pitching staff. They're up 3-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. 1 Brewers. They lead the Giants in the bottom of the 6th inning. For every Brewers RBI, Northwestern Mutual Foundation funding 5 hours equivalent to $250. Childhood cancer research. Northwestern Mutual and the Brewers proud to partner in curing childhood cancer. Eric Miller is the new pitcher for San Francisco. First offering is a ball on Jake Bauers, 1-0.
4-pitch pitcher. Recently coming off the injured list. This guy does keep the ball in the ballpark. Hardly ever give up a homer. One of 3 left-handers down in that Giants bullpen.
Backed up on Miller. 2 balls and a strike. All 3 runs courtesy of 1 swing from Jake Bauers tonight. They've had other scoring opportunities, have not taken advantage of it. 1 for 7. Foul back. Swing and a miss. Tough slider there from Miller. 1 away. Garrett Mitchell coming up. A reminder: this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Milwaukee Brewers. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Milwaukee Brewers. Great shot right there from our UW Credit Union drone cam. Mitchell swings and misses. 0-1.
Talking about how well this lefty keeps the ball in the ballpark. He's given up just 1 home run in a little over 60 innings of work.
Understand why.
Yeah, it's a good slider. He's got good sink on that fastball. Probably gets a lot of ground balls.
He's 98 coming right at you. Fouled away. 2-2. McDonald, 5 innings, 3 runs, 5 hits. Walked 3, struck out 4. Pretty good effort.
Yeah, 1 mistake to Bauers first inning.
Mitchell stays alive.
McDonald had some pretty good sink on his pitches. That breaking pitch, the slider was good, the sinker.
Just wait till tomorrow. Logan Webb.
Yeah.
Ground ball back up the middle. Mitchell hit the ball hard all 3 times.
That's the way you stay on a slider from the lefty right there. Well done, Garrett Mitchell. Stays right on it. Able to roll it into center field. Good at bat by Garrett. You can see the dot on that slider. Left it up a little bit, giving Mitchell an opportunity to get the barrel on it. That base hit. Good speed at first.
Frelick a base hit and a strikeout, takes up and in. That's broken back, ground ball is short. That's one, that's two. Inning over. Second double play turn by Adames tonight.
Awesome.
Hey, this is Lou Gehrig Day. Join the Brewers in the fight against ALS. Visit MLBtogether.com/4ALS to bid on the commemorative Brewers bat signed by Sal Frelick. Join the fight against ALS and do it today.
Aaron Ashby back to work. Those are Sal's cleats that he's wearing today. We'll hear from Sophia in just a moment on that as Susak gets a base hit, his second hit of the ball game, and we teased it. So how about Sophia? What do you got on these cleats that Sal's wearing tonight?
Yeah, those were a gift from the Pete Frates Foundation, and of course a Boston College alum, a great baseball player there in the programs. You see there the ALS Foundation and the words care, cure, educate, impact. And Sal Frelick, of course, from Boston College, a very strong connection to the program there. And Frates was diagnosed in 2012, unfortunately passed away at the very young age of 34 years old in 2019, but he is responsible for the Ice Bucket Challenge, which so many people have participated in, and it has raised more than $200 million for ALS and the fight for more research and a cure for ALS. So Sal Frelick, those cleats, they feature ice cubes as a nod to the Ice Bucket Challenge and Pete and his legacy in the fight against ALS.
Thank you so much, Sophia. Those are the ice cubes there. Great cleats, great cause.
Yeah. Horrible disease. Really is. Getting a little bit more prevalent these days. Did you ever do the Ice Bucket Challenge?
I did the original year, yes.
Yeah.
I was working in the Red Sox organization, so it was very big at that time.
BA and I did it down in right field after a game.
It was cold. Ground ball, base hit to right. So back-to-back hits opens up this seventh inning for San Francisco. Jonah Cox coming up.
Pretty good approach right there by Barracoto, taking that ball to the opposite field. When a sinker, actually, yeah, sinker away.
Expecting a bunt. Bowers crashing, bunting, it's popped up. Ashby's got it. Easiest out he'll ever get.
I was getting ready to say, I mean, Ashby cannot be very easy to bunt on the way his pitches move. An easy out on a pop-up right back to him. Watch the barrel drop. Barrel drops, ball up in the air, easy out.
Wire can't run to by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Casey Schmidt certainly happy to not see Kyle Harrison out there on the mound. Struck out twice and flied to right. The tying run is on base right now for San Francisco. Ashby is in a jam. Strike one. Brewers riding a first inning 3-run homer from Jake Bowers. Schmidt on the ground to Ashby. He's going to field it and throw to first in time.
The way he winds up like that, boy, scares you, doesn't it?
He's had some issues throwing to bases at times. He was taking his time, making sure he threw a nice firm toss over to Bowers.
A lot of times when a pitcher just kind of gooses it over to first base, that's when they have their problems. But he gives this one all he's got, and right on the money to Jake.
A two-seamer over there, about 94. Here's Devers. Yeah, bat of the night, tying run in scoring position, and a pop-up, foul territory, and in the seats.
Yeah.
Struck out 3 times against Harrison, twice looking, once swinging. That was an ugly swing from Devers, shaking his head. Yep. All right, there's the slider. Oh, 0-2. Ashby's ready. 99.
Tried to get him to chase.
There's Abner Uribe cranking it up in the pen. One-two. That was a pepper swing.
Yeah, if you're gonna get to Adames, it's probably gonna be Uribe. Rise is on deck.
Protect mode.
Doing whatever he can to stay alive.
Ground ball to second. Terang down to a knee, and Ashby gets out of it in the 7th.
Get 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply.
Bottom of the 7th, Brewers leading 3-1 here at American Family Field. We're at the Gruber offices. One call, that's all sports desk. Stephen and Vinny here with you. Another great outing from Kyle Harrison. Every single outing this year, he's allowed 2 earned runs or fewer, Vinny.
Yeah, better than great in my opinion. I mean, dominant is what he was again tonight, 5 2/3, and punched 12 again. I mean, just he's been unbelievable.
Yeah, coming up on Brewers postgame, we'll talk and hear from Kyle Harrison. We'll have his entire outing. And Jeff, one thing for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I found it in the closet, my friend.
Yes.
He does have a flowered shirt.
Just
you look
for
good. You look good, buddy. You weren't wearing that earlier, were you?
That surprised you. Come on, I couldn't give you everything.
Way to go, Steven.
He was fully zipped up early.
Yeah, he was buttoned up. I love it. See, I went a little floral today. A little floral. Nice job, Steven. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
See,
Still looks better on you, Jeff.
No, I don't know about that, man. You see, you could pull it off.
You guys do look a little bit alike, you know.
There's a story behind that. Steven said he had a story for me.
There's not much of a story. It's just everywhere I go in public. It could be in the middle of a game and somebody's like, oh, there's Jeff. I was like, no, he's calling the game right now.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
We got to start messing with people. The ground ball to short. Rengifo is out number 1. So Sam Hentges in the ball game. Been around a little while with Cleveland, most notably.
Hasn't pitched in the big leagues since 24. Recovering from shoulder surgery last year. Last appeared in a game a couple of days ago against Colorado.
David Hamilton squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. For 2 tonight for Hamilton. Chapman way in on the grass at third. A swing and miss. And Hentges, big dude, 6'8", 255.
Yeah, he was rehabbing that shoulder surgery and then had a knee problem. Ended up with arthroscopic surgery on his knee last year, so he's had a rough go of it.
Go 2 to Hamilton. He's got good stuff. Lands with the Giants for an opportunity. Caleb Killian. He's been one of their stoppers this year. Down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Difficult time throwing strikes, though. He's got 8 walks, 9 strikeouts in his 7 2/3 innings so far with the Giants.
Hamilton rips one down foul. He's headed towards the set. He's got the Packers hat, Cervecero's shirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he walked him. So Hamilton works the walk after he's down in the count 0-2.
Hey, let's check out tonight's hammer of the game winner, Hindu's Corner Bar in Cuba City. If they call the Brewers by 10 o'clock tomorrow, they get 40 tickets to a Friday night game in the Miller Lite Beer Pen. It's offered courtesy of the Tavern League of Wisconsin and Miller Lite.
The Brewers have had a base runner in every single inning tonight. Yelich 1 for 2 on base twice, squares the bunt, pulls it back and takes ball 1.
Time to add on here. Walked to number 9 hitter with great speed, top of the order up.
The way Harrison was throwing the ball tonight, Brock, it feels like that 3-1 lead is a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah. There you go, Harrison. Then you get Ashby. He's no walk in the park.
Went around 2-1. Good hitters count for Yelich. And he walked him. Appeal denied down at third by Ramon DeJesus. So back-to-back walks.
We were talking about this guy. He can walk you. A lot of walks in a short period of time. Right-hander getting loose in that Giants bullpen.
And they're going to go to him. Tony Vitello going to go out, take the ball from Hentges, and bring in Killian to face Jackson Chourio. Killian coming in. Brewers, the Ducks on the pond.
Northwestern Mutual, a better way to money.
Well, Brewers game is your next Pokey stop at Pokemon Go Night. On Wednesday, June 17th. Special tickets include a Brewers co-branded hat, plus experience photo opportunities and themed event field research. And visit brewers.com/theme night.
Jacob Mizorowski will be first in line for Pokemon Go Night. Drone Cam brought to you by UW Credit Union, getting our tarps off squad. They're out in right field tonight at 4:08. Caleb Killian is on. He's closed some games this year for the Giants.
Yeah, he really got off to a great start. The month of May was not good to him. 10 earned runs in 12 innings in the month of May.
A flare to right. Coming on Barracoto to make the catch. And 1 pitch and 1 out for Chourio. 2 gone in the inning for Bryce Terang. Terang has bounced into a double play, struck out and walked tonight. Swing and a miss. Got it by him at 96. Originally in the Giants organization, then traded to the Cubs as part of the Chris Bryant deal. Skips in the dirt. Susac with another good stop.
Yeah, that's a beauty right there. Way in front of home plate. Played it off his chest, kept it close.
in, yanked it. Abner Uribe has been getting loose in the Brewers bullpen. He's now seated at the moment. Aaron Ashby's got the sweatshirt on after going an inning and a third. That is up the middle, base hit. Hamilton will score. Yelich to third. That's a big insurance run for the Brewers.
Boy, a huge hit for Bryce Terang. Boy, able to add on here in the 7th. On a base hit in the right. So Hamilton, who walked with one out, comes around to score on a curveball. Not a bad one either. Might have been up a little bit, but Terang able to punch it into right center. And the Brewers add on to their lead. Big hit.
Wire Cam presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Now Contreras with runners on the corners, 2 away. And the Brewers got 3 runs in the first inning after 2 walks and then a 3-run homer. In this 7th inning, walk, and an RBI single as Uribe starts to get loose again.
Yeah, 3 walks have scored tonight.
Into the mid of Susac, 1-1. All 4 of the Brewers runs coming with 2 outs tonight. Runner goes. It's up high, no throw. And a stolen base for Terang.
Yelich didn't even think about going. He didn't even budge at third base. Knew they weren't going to make a throw.
Base hit to the outfield could mean 2 runs now. Contreras waits. Big right side of the infield for him to work with, too. Tried to shoot one that way. Fouled it off.
Yeah, he did.
Surprised Susac didn't challenge that last one.
Yeah, pretty close, huh? He could have. He would have won it.
3-2 on Contreras. Bauers on deck. Stays alive. Again, stays alive. He just took the legs out of his swing. That's ball 4. They're loaded for Bauers. That didn't miss by much.
No, it did not. But it was off the plate.
Bauers back in the first inning at a 3-run homer. Our Allstate good hands replay. He had quick hands to get to this one.
After a couple of change-ups, he made a mistake with a fastball and he knocked it out of here. I think Bauers has been hot. Look at those numbers.
Bernie going retro. Finally able to hit the slide in that first inning. Brewers scored 16 runs yesterday. Did not homer. See if Bauers can deliver with the bases loaded. Bottom half of inning number 7.
6 more walks for the Brewers offense tonight. 11 last night.
Killian against Bowers. That is a big curveball for Killian.
That's a nice curve. When he keeps it down, it's a good pitch, but that was the pitch that Terang got for a hit. Left that one up.
Going back out there. Strike two. So you got the big old meat hook and then 98 for a fastball.
Yeah, right on the corner.
Fouled away. 3 straight fastballs from Killian.
And just the idea that curveball had Bowers behind that fastball right there. Right down the middle.
Let's see where Susac goes. 1-2 again. Check swing. Did he go? Did not.
That was close.
Fouled away. He was on that one.
99 miles an hour. Wow. Reaching back a little bit.
Another 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sharply hit to second. Arise has it and throws him out. The Brewers leave the bases loaded. They get one though. 3-run lead going to the 8th.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Back at American Family Field, the Brewers with a 4-1 lead over the Giants as we head to the 8th inning. And our Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin injury report. Logan Henderson has been on the IL with a back injury, and he's been on there since May 26th. He's missed the last 6 games, but he's making good progress. He is scheduled to start playing catch over the weekend. He said he's been getting treatment. He hasn't had any setbacks with the back, but they're going to be cautious with it. He'll start playing catch and ramp up his throwing program from there, guys, but he's hopeful for a quick return.
Good news. Thank you, Sophia. It's going to be at least 2 weeks for Logan Henderson. Aaron Ashby stays in to face Arise, with Adames, Chapman, and Kennedy to follow. Your guess Uribe is going to get Willie. Going 2, here it is. And Arise check the swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a pop up third base side in the seats foul. Tristan Beck getting loose in the Giants' pen. On our way, 2-2. Arise has not had more than 1 strikeout in any game this year. He had just 10 on the season.
You just got to hope he hits it at somebody, right? You know he's going to put it in play. He's had his 1 strikeout for the month.
Yep. And he rips it down to the right field corner. And that kid can hit.
Yeah.
Frelick pumps it back into second base. It's a leadoff double for a rise. And here comes Pat Murphy.
Yeah, hanging curveball. It was a mistake. Can't make mistakes against that guy.
2 extra base hits for a rise, a triple, and now a double. And it will be Abner Uribe coming in to face Willy Adames. 3-run lead in the 8th.
That's all.
Well, bring the family to the Brewers game Sunday, June 14th to get a Sliding South Frelick jersey giveaway for the first 5,000 kids through the gates. That's courtesy of Joy. Get tickets at brewers.com/giveaways and do it now. A Sliding South Frelick jersey.
It's going to be a popular item.
Yeah.
Abner Uribe coming on, 24th appearance for him. Uribe last worked in the Houston series, worked twice against the Astros.
Middle of the order due up for the Giants. Adames will be up first. Tossed a scoreless 8th inning against the Astros on Sunday.
Willy Adames, the hitter. Tying run in the on-deck circle for San Francisco, and Adames takes high ball 1. Abner Uribe still waiting for his appeal to be heard on his 1-game suspension. That's why he is still eligible to pitch. Still pending. Adames hit the solo homer back in the 6th. And there's a strike. One coming, fouled away. These two guys yesterday before the game. Yesterday was Willy's opportunity to catch up with everybody. Willy was a really big influence on Abner Uribe when he was in the Brewers clubhouse. These two guys sat with each other for a long time.
They had a big influence on a lot of guys. Did Willy Adames.
One-two pitch. Ground ball hit to short. Hamilton on the high hop. Throws out Adames. Over to third goes a rise.
There you go. Just keep that tying run in the on-deck circle. And that's the goal. Good sinker by Abner right there to Willy.
Matt Chapman coming up. Chapman with a high pop-up behind home plate. Contreras sheds the mask, makes the play. 2 away.
Oh, that's a huge out. 1 pitch, 1 out right there. How about that?
And we're going to get a pinch hitter as Chris Hook is going to come out after Eldridge is announced as the pinch hitter for Buddy Kennedy. Eldridge started yesterday, was 1 for 4, a double and 3 strikeouts. And Chris Hook will go out and go over the scouting report.
This guy's one of their top prospects. He's 21 years old. All kinds of power. 71 plate appearances so far. Hit a monster home run in Colorado. That was on Sunday.
Clemens breaks up the meeting at the mound as we get to work with Abner Uribe against Eldridge, and that tying run still in the on-deck circle. Limited pitches to Adames and just 1 to Matt Chapman. Each team with 7 hits in this game. Big difference. A 3-run homer by Bowers in the first inning. That is the difference. Eldridge, a high fly foul left side.
Yeah, he was ready to go, wasn't he? First pitch at 99 down the middle.
Down and in. Still just 21 years old for Bryce Eldridge. First round pick, number 16 overall in the 2023 draft. Down and in. Ripped into the right field corner by Eldridge. That's going to be a run for the Giants. It's 4-2. Freeland cuts it off. Pinch hit RBI single by Bryce Eldridge.
Well, we're just talking about dropping the head on a fastball that was down below the knees. Boy, quick bat by Eldridge. He pulled it into right. Now the tying run comes to the plate.
108 off the bat, and that's a 6'7" left-handed hitter.
He just loves that ball down, doesn't he?
Daniel Susac, 2 hits, couple of base hits, and a swing and a miss. Swing and a foul held on to by Contreras. Calls time. Uribe a strike away from getting out of this 8th inning. Oh-2 pitch. Jam towards right field. That'll find a hole.
Yeah, that was a backup slider. Didn't do anything. Tried to overthrow it. 3 straight sliders. Now the tying run at first base. A mistake by Uribe. And Susac able to muscle one into right field. It's not where you want that slider. He looked bad on the first 2. Tried to go to right and able to find a hole in the right field.
Another pinch hitter. Jung-Hoo Lee off the bench hitting for Barracoto. Lee last night was 1 for 4. Ground ball left side, and that will be a base hit. They'll send Eldridge. The throw all the way through, and it's late. It's 4-3.
Wow.
Well, just served into left field, and Eldridge scoring from second base. It's a 1-run game.
The last 2 hitters did not hit the ball all that hard, but they put it in a pretty good spot. That was a sinker near 100 miles an hour, and look at the way Lee's able to go down and get it and find the hole. Look where Hamilton's playing, up the middle. Did the best he could to keep it in the infield, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Unloading the bench, Drew Gilbert hitting for Jonah Cox. You can't go out there and talk scouting report with him, otherwise you got to take him out if you're Chris Hook. Already used that mound visit. Gilbert 0 for 3 last night. Tying run at second base for San Francisco in the 8th. Gilbert, a fly ball to center for Garrett Mitchell. He is there. Side is retired. 2 runs scored for the Giants. It's 4-3 going to the bottom of the 8th.
The larger one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
Toyota game reset. The Brewers had that 3-run homer from Bowers in the first, tacked on a run in the 7th. Good thing they did, because the Giants came roaring back with 2 more in the 8th. Kyle Harrison 5 2/3 scoreless innings with a dozen strikeouts, matching a career high. And now the Brewers are trying to add some runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bottom portion of the order against Tristan Beck, making his 4th appearance.
They recalled from AAA Sacramento on Sunday. Second time he's been with the Giants this year. 4-seamer, slider, curveball. Last appeared in the game on the 31st against the Rockies.
Swing and a miss. Slider there. New center fielders Drew Gilbert. Jung-Hoo Lee stays in at right. Only one guy on the bench left for the Giants. That's Haas. The backup catcher is Trevor McGill. Gets ready for the ninth. What will the lead be that he has to protect? Mitchell fouls it back. He stung it all 3 times. 2 for 3 tonight.
And Giants going to have the top of their order coming up in the ninth.
Giants out hitting the Brewers tonight, 10-7. The walks have been the difference. The Brewers have drawn 6 walks.
3 have scored.
Missed away. 2-2. Payoff to Mitchell. Fell back. Frelick to follow, and then Rengifo. Ball 4. Leadoff man is on.
Yeah, those walks have been a problem for the Giants in this series so far. 7 tonight, 11 last night.
Frelick 1 for 3 tonight. He's yet to get that jersey dirty. And on the grass at third, Frelick squares, pulls it back, takes ball 1.
Chapman is right on him. Probably about 70 feet away when that ball gets to the hitting zone.
Swinging away, fouled it back. Frelick shot one by Chapman, who was in on the grass in the second inning. Runner goes, swing and a pop-up behind third. Tough play, very tough play. It's a fair ball.
Yeah, the problem with playing in like that at third base. Nothing Schmidt could do about it out in left field. Yeah, pop-up, and Chapman, he had a long way to go. Had his back to the play, couldn't make the catch. Sal will take the single. Good effort by Chapman, though. Got close to it.
He's the only guy that had a shot.
Yeah.
And now it's Rengifo. Corners will crash. Rengifo pulls it back. Ball 1. This is starting to look very Brewers-y in this inning.
That's right.
A walk, a dying Quail to left. See what Rengifo does. Squares again. Pulls it back and takes a strike. Check it. Did not go. 2-1. Great speed on the bases. 2-1 pitch. Bunted. Perfect bunt. Chapman's got it. Throws to first. They get the out.
Well, you can't roll it out there any better than that. Hey, make your third baseman field it. He has got to leave the bag. He's nobody at third base. Textbook by Rengifo. Well done.
So now David Hamilton, who has walked, flied to left, and grounded to second base. The infield's going to play up for San Francisco, at least for the time being. And Susak's going to go out and chat with the rest of the defense and get everybody all aligned.
I'm not sure what the discussion is about. Situation like this, a lot of teams may have gone with the 5-man infield. This would be a big run to get right here.
Hamilton not afraid to lay down a bunt too. Safety squeeze zone with one away. Infield up. Who knows? We'll see. Swinging away and comes up empty on a sweeper. Got to imagine contact play is on at third of 1 out. But we'll see.
You got Yelich on deck, top of the order. You never know.
Right down the middle, strike 2. Two big runs out there for the Brewers.
Yes, indeed.
2 for 10 with runners in scoring position tonight. Bottom of the order was key for the Brewers last night. Chopped it foul.
Not going to take much to score Mitchell from third base on a fly ball.
One, two again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 away, and it's up to Yelich.
Let's see what the Giants elect to do. There's that curveball. Stayed up in the strike zone, but outer half. We're going to go after Yelich. Churio on deck. First base is open.
Didn't back up enough. 1 ball, no strikes on Yelich. He's walked twice, singled. Behind third, Chapman giving it a run, just out of room. He's had a very active inning as Matt Chapman.
Yes, he has. He's been running all over the place, hasn't he?
Ball and a strike on Yelich. 1 and 2.
A lot of breaking balls to Christian in this series.
In and out of the glove. Went fastball, and Yelich got a piece.
Fastball up. They're going right after him. Not messing around.
Down and in, almost hit him. Some late action on that sweeper from Beck.
Yeah.
Almost 9:30. It's a 4-3 Brewers lead. Ground ball right side, base hit. That scores one. Here comes Sal. Two-er in. Massive hit from Christian Yelich.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they went after Yelich there. I mean, Yelich, an MVP, veteran. He had first base open. The guy hangs a breaking pitch, and he drives in a couple of runs. There you go. Mistake by the Giants going after Yelich. He's done it many times in his career. That's our Aurora Healthcare play of the game. A 2-strike, 2-out single by Yelich to drive in a couple of runs.
Now Churio takes a strike. 2 more 2-out runs for the Brewers. All 6 runs have scored with 2 outs tonight. And another walk comes across 2.
Yeah, right.
Churio dead center. It's way back. And it is off the top of the wall. Yelich coming around third. He will score. That ball almost got out of here. I think Gilbert brought it back.
Yeah, it was close, wasn't it?
That's a play that should have been made by Gilbert.
Yep, fastball up out of the strike zone. Look at the way he levels out that swing. Got off the thumb of the glove. He actually jumped too high. Played it well, but just missed it. And with Yelich's speed and 2 outs, another run in. 7-3.
What an answer after the 2-run top of the 8th inning. The Brewers come right back with 3 of their own. And they're gaining ground on the top team's 2-out runs. And that one right back up the gut. Churio coming around third. Another run for the Brewers. That one nearly took the belt off of Beck.
I'll tell you, the last 2 innings, that is Brewers offense, isn't it? Just pecking away. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Yelich with the big hit. Churio now Terang on a curveball. Bangs it right back through the middle. Almost undresses Beck out there in that 4 spot.
They were a strike away from getting nothing in this inning.
Yep.
Yelich a base hit. Churio with a double. Terang with a base hit. 8th man to hit in the inning is Contreras. Fouls it away.
Again, I just don't get why they went after Yelich there with first base open. I know Churio's been swinging the bat. Yelich has not in this series. He started to swing it, but not a good move to face Christian Yelich in that spot.
Trevor McGill will not have a save situation. 4 2-out runs have scored. Contreras jammed. Chapman bobbles. Terang's going to end up at third base. Things unraveling for San Francisco and Milwaukee.
Yeah. 3rd error of the game for the Giants. That's going to go down as an error on Chapman. That brings up Jake Bauers. That should have ended the inning. 3 miscues by the Giants tonight. All the walks. And some questionable decisions late in the game.
Jake Bauers, who bounced to second base. The base is loaded back in the 7th. The 9th man to hit in the 8th. Swing and a miss. He's looking to put an exclamation point on this ball game. 8-3 Brewers. strike. Meanwhile, just for grins, the Cubs lost today. JT Brubaker playing catch. It's up high. Cardinals and Rangers tied 4-4 in the ninth in St. Louis.
A's beat the Cubs 2-1.
The Brewers have a 5.5 game lead in the division. Long way to go. Bowers fouls it away. This has become a very long inning for Tristan Beck. 39 pitches. That is close to the danger zone for pitches in an inning. Number 40 is on the way to Jake Bowers. Two. 3-2.
Not by much.
Garrett Mitchell led off this inning with a walk. He's on deck. Contreras goes 3-2. Rolled first base side. It's going to stay fair. Beck picks it up, tags out Bowers. Inning over. Brewers send 9 to the plate. They score 4 times, all with 2 outs. Christian Yelich a 2-run single. Jackson Chourio an RBI double. Lifting those weights, getting those biceps going, and then Bryce Terang finished it off. Brewers have an 8-3 lead going to the ninth.
Care of our own.
Strikeouts for Kyle Harrison tonight, and the Brewers with that big 4-run bottom of the 8th inning give the baseball to Trevor McGill, a 5-run lead. Kyle Harrison out to watch the rest of this one, trying to pick up his 7th win. And for Trevor McGill, he's been outstanding really for the last 2 months.
Yeah, last 16 appearances, a 113 earned run average. Picked up a save on Sunday at Houston.
This one drilled foul by Schmidt.
Another crooked number for the Crew. 3 in the first, 4 in the 8th.
Swing and a miss. Look at that curveball. Finally hit a home run. That was the Bowers home run in the first inning. No homers after that. Every run that the Brewers scored tonight, all 8 of them, with 2 outs. 0-2 sprayed foul.
4 of the walks issued by the Giants have come around to score.
The Brewers have now drawn 18 walks in the first 2 games. Schmidt pops it up. Mitchell comes in. 1 away. The Brewers have a hit in every single inning tonight. They had a hit in every single inning last night. That's good offense.
I'll tell you what, this 9th inning is a little bit more relaxing now that they have a nice comfortable lead, with a 1-run lead and the top of this order coming up. We just never know.
Devers 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Fouls it away. Big night for Christian Yelich. 2 more hits, 2 more walks, on base 4 times.
He had 3 hits last night. If that's not enough to walk him in that situation, what is?
Half swing. Yes. 0-2. Rafael Devers did not agree. Threw his hand up. Oh, 2. Got him. 4 Ks for Devers tonight. That's his sombrero.
4 tonight, 2 last night.
Eighth career game where he has struck out 4 times in a game, and there's a sombrero. The guy who's coming up now has never struck out 3 times in a game in his career. Arise. And he fouls it away. Only 25 times in his career he struck out twice in a game.
Yeah, right. Something else.
Strike 2 on a rise. Strike away from taking the first 2 games of this 4-game series. Flips it into left. There is Churio. Ball game. 8-3 Brewers. They take down the Giants tonight.
And do it in Brewers fashion. Last couple of innings. No homers, a lot of walks, a lot of base hits. Putting the pressure on the defense. And then about the pitching. Kyle Harrison, outstanding once again tonight with the 12 punch-outs.
Picks up his 7th win of the season. Matched a career high with those 12 strikeouts. Rock, let's go look at this Kyle Harrison night. Heaters, slurves, and a lot of good times for Brewers fans.
And a lot of swings and misses by the San Francisco Giants. He had a number of called strike 3s. A lot of swinging strikes, 12 punch-outs. And he is just on a roll right now. I mean, it's amazing how good he has been. An amazing month of May, and June has started out pretty well for him as well.
Look at those names. Lefties with 70 or more strikeouts and an ERA under 2 in their first 11 starts with the team. Randy Johnson, CC Sabathia, Hall of Famers. Fernando Valenzuela, Garrett Crochet, and Kyle Harrison with the Milwaukee Brewers. I mean, just incredible stuff what this left-hander from Northern California is putting together.
And what a deal that Matt Arnold was able to pull off in the offseason to get that guy, David Hamilton. Amazing, amazing stuff. I mean, the Brewers are on a roll right now.
Kyle Harrison set to join Sophia Minard here in just a moment. He's going down and making sure he's giving everybody a high five, and now climbing up those steps. And Sophia has Kyle Harrison down on the field.
Thanks, Giles. Kyle, congratulations. You tie a career high with 12 strikeouts here, and you were able to establish the fastball early. 9 strikeouts on that pitch. What went into the consistent command of the fastball tonight?
Yeah, you know, I think just a lot of intent behind those heaters tonight. And, you know, Will did a great job staying with me and calling the game. And it was just attack. Boys got me an early lead. Oh, that was very kind. But no, just attacking the zone, and that one felt good.
Well, you got into the 6th inning, 23 2/3 scoreless innings for you, Kyle. What does that feel like to be at the top of your game like that and put together that kind of dominating stretch?
It's cool, you know. But I mean, all we want to do is win ball games, and that's just my job to go out there, put up as many zeros as I can, and that's it. Simple.
You spoke about the game plan with William Contreras. How were you able to execute that to get you into the 6th inning?
Yeah, you know, just him keeping me honest, you know, him saying what pitches are good, just the feel of the game, you know, looking back on pitches on the iPad, and had a good heater day and wanted to use it, you know, so it was good.
Will you pick up your 7th win? More importantly, the team moves to 9-2 with you on the mound. How much are you having in your time as a Brewer here?
Oh, I'm having so much fun. It's a great place to be, and so excited to just keep it going. And thank you all the fans, man. We appreciate you, and it's been a really cool time here, and let's keep going.
Well, they appreciated the effort. You got a loud standing ovation. Congratulations on a great night.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's Kyle Harrison, 12 strikeouts and a 1.57 ERA in his first 11 starts here.
We will enjoy every single moment of Kyle Harrison tonight and each and every start that he takes for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got plenty more coming on the Freighter Medical College of Wisconsin postgame show. Stephen and Vinny have that for you. Another Brewers victory against the Giants, 8-3 for Bill Schroeder, Sophia Minert, and our entire crew. I'm Jeff Levering saying good night from Milwaukee.
And others for a better deal today.
A winning edition of Brewers Postgame is presented by Freighter and the Medical College of